weather in Sydney today. Get outside, it will be sunny, blue skies, a top of 28 degrees. Same thing right across the weekend.
It's a big day today. Starting probably our biggest trip yet, about 10,000 kilometres of driving, whole bunch of different places, meeting up with different people, different fish. Can't wait, can't wait. Yeah, I think that's the hardest thing. People look at what we get to do and these opportunities and they think it's the best thing ever, but everything has a downside, and I definitely hate leaving my wife and little boys behind. It's a bit somber sometimes, but yeah, it'll be a few weeks and we'll be back. Set myself a bit of a challenge. Gonna try and tick off as many species in about 6 locations. Bags are packed, really looking forward to it. Let's see what happens. Time to hit the road and head off down to Tassie. Early morning Tassie, calm night on the seas, and look at that beautiful sunrise. Man, what a beauty. We've got a simple plan for Tassie. We're going to head up to the Western Lakes. We'll wait and see where Crampy's got in mind. Hopefully catch a brown trout, stunning wild brown trout down here. That's the aim. Get in, enjoy it, and then we'll be on our way. Crampy, how you going?
Good to see ya.
You too.
Tasmania is a beautiful place. It's where I call home, and the Western Lakes are full of wild brown trout. They were stocked 100 years ago or so, and they've been there ever since. Although there are some more accessible waters in the Western Lakes, you can bushwalk in and really get out of the way. It's an alpine environment, really looks untouched and wild because it is.
Fishing in Tassie is a little bit different for me. I think the Western Lakes is the place to be. It's the true adventure. You're looking for that window of weather. You can deal with, as we got this morning, some snow. You could get a beautiful sunny day where it's just, the sun is so intense down here. Catching that fish is just that little part of the special moment in the day. It's the adventure to get there.
The Western Lakes is a hard place to fish. It can really kick you in the guts. You can be up there for a week and catch a few fish, but you can go the next week and be catching tens of fish every day. So it's something you really need to stick at, and you get rewarded for effort. So the more Ks you put in, the more time you spend up there, the more fish you'll catch and more fish you'll see, and you just slowly figure it out.
Man, we've had snow, we've had sun, and this wind is now ridiculous. But we've got a beautiful fish, look at that. That's a wild Tasmanian brownie, beautiful colour.
Duggan, how you going?
Yeah, good mate. How are you?
Yeah, good, good.
How was Tasmania?
Mate, it was good. It was a bit crazy. We got snowed on, but caught a couple of trout and had a pretty good adventure. How's things looking for Sydney?
There was a lot of fish around. I reckon we can find a few, and there has been some exceptionally big fish, which is always going to keep you on your toes. If we can find those, that'd be great.
No, that sounds good. We just need a kingfish and on our merry way.
Yeah, well, most days I tell you that's pretty easy. Let's see how we go.
Yeah, for sure. All right, mate. Well, we're just crossing the Harbour Bridge right now, but we'll be there in about 15, 20 minutes, and let's hit it.
No worries. I'll look up from the boat and wave at you then.
See you soon, mate. Yes! Look at that school. Honestly though, we're like minutes from the biggest city in Australia. Mass load of fish schooling out the front here. Throwing flies, pretty good. What a beautiful fish. chunky number. They go hard. What's not to love?
Sydney's a pretty eclectic place to fish. There's so much variety both in the fishing and on the land. You know, you've got a vibrant city that's a working city. It's kind of this natural world meets this industrial or more urban environment, and it's pretty fantastic actually fishing up in the main body of the harbour. And I've seen just wall-to-wall schools of kingfish across in front of the Opera House and the Harbour Bridge, and I never ever take that for granted.
That's mayhem. That's mayhem.
Oh, and there goes the backing. Yeah, it would look like a better fish.
Yeah, it looked good. I saw it sort of come up on it. Yes, Kingy, come on. Yeah, boy. Mo.
Boom! Welcome to Sydney.
That's where it's at, far out. There we go.
Nice.
Well, that's pretty cool. We've had fish busting up all around us. We've got a nice double here. Hard fighting kingies. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, Josh. Been great.
Just making our way north out of Sydney, and it hasn't taken long to just see how dry it is. The scenery is just a stark change. I'm sure we can still find some Murray cod. They're hardy creatures. We'll find some deep cold water and give it a good crack. Really looking forward to it. We're going to catch up with a mate, John Everett. He grew up in the area, he knows the place like the back of his hand. Loves fly fishing, but particularly loves catching Murray cod on fly.
Hey, babe.
Hey, cutie.
Hey, look, Daddy's on the phone.
Hey, Hunter.
Hi. You missing Daddy? I miss you, Daddy.
I love you guys.
How's the fishing going?
Yeah, good. We're catching a few. Plenty of kilometres left to go.
That's good. Do you want to say anything else to Daddy? Yeah. What do you want to say?
Who does Daddy love?
Hey.
Who does Hunter love?
Hey.
Yeah. Love you, matey. Murray cod's off in an early morning, but I gotta say, being in these places, it's just one of my favourite styles of fishing. We swagged out by the river, early morning, bit of a coffee, get us going, and yeah, getting set up for some surface fishing, and hopefully we find a big one.
I came from the mud, there's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand.
Yes!
I've been running from the law.
The benefit of the New England, we've kind of got grazing land, we've got drop-off gorge country, a lot of boulder country, but there's a whole range of fishing opportunities with deep pools, ledge fishing. I love the Murray cod. I love the way that they run their own show, really, I guess. Some days you can't keep them off your lines, other days you can't do anything to get them on, but just their attitude, the way that they hunt, the way that they hit, and just the beautiful country that you find them in.
Yeah, he's a good fish too.
I knew that some of these big fellas would be lurking, and yeah, early season feed on the cod charmer. Just love how they come up and let you know they're there.
Water's up to my chin. Won't stop fighting to the very end.
So good to see you land that fish, even in tough times, some good fish around, and yeah, you got it done.
Yeah, mate, it made things a little harder, but that's all right. Where are you off to now, man?
Well, gonna pack the car and head north up into Queensland, catching up with a mate in Gladstone, and hopefully find some good fish on the flats.
Go to the Saltish.
Absolutely glamour, mate. It's a beautiful morning here. It's a nice little glass out.
Looking real good for some perms and some Gs.
Yes! Jeez, he kept coming at me. Oh, nice! Good queenie. Oh, backflipping. Man, he wants to come straight at me. Go for a run, mate. Get out of here. Beauty. Queenie to start the day. He was jumping like crazy. He's on it. Yep. Nice. Very good. That was lucky. He went, yeah, we do need to go that way, don't we? He's like, yeah, mate, I'm out. What a stunner. What a stunner day. The wind has dropped out. We're spotting them from miles away. Yeah, that's the sight casting dream.
Gladstone region's got some of the most incredible flats fishing, and to have all the 4 primo species on one flat, you know, is pretty special. You know, from Anak permit, queenfish, golden trevally, and then some monster GTs. It's an unreal feeling to have that, and sometimes not even know which rod to pick up.
They are massive Gs too. Why? It's a permit. Oh, come on, you jerk.
Oh, what can you say? Anak permit are some of the most frustrating fish you'll ever chase on a fly rod, and they continue to test you every time you come out.
He was just hooking. Oh, there he is. Oh, he was on my fly. Oh, he full on was nearly eating that. Oh, you bitch. Turtle. They're permit. Gosh, I hate turtles. Oh, turtle, straight through the school of permit. I should like turtles, but I really hate them. Eat it, you jerk. Oh man, we got to pack down, but it's gutting. To be honest, we've set ourselves some pretty high targets. Go from the bottom to the top of Oz and tick off all of the good stuff in one hit. Not an easy one. And if there was one that was going to throw a curveball, I think it was going to be the Anak. To be honest, we just didn't get the eat, and it hurts. Damn you, Anak. The Whitsundays definitely known for its white sandy beaches. It's a serious scenery change up here, driving through these green fields filled with sugarcane. The road trip has been as much about the fishing as it has the people and the places. And really looking forward to catching up with good mates Jimmy and Matt up here. Matt's such a Tusky addict, he's got them dialed. Hopefully we can get a few. They are tough characters, hard to land those things, but such a beautiful fish.
Well, we're in the secret river, going out to the secret spot, which is very, very untouched. It's like every star has to align to go and fish these flats. I think we've kind of aced it, which is very rare for you, Josh. I reckon today's going to be a great day. He's on that, on it. He's going to go hard.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
What Ailey's famous for is its Tuskies. It's this instant explosive reaction. It's kind of just like, I'm out of here, I know where my home is, and I'm going to boost it and try everything I can to get there.
Yep. He's going to go like hell. Get that one off, get that one off. Yep, okay. Oh, don't go in that, don't go in that. Oh! Oh! Oh, man.
While he's head shaking, you're looking around to see what rock he can get to, and you've got about 2 seconds to try and turn his head to give him something before all hell breaks loose.
You don't see that though. He's on it. Oh, he did his little turn. Not a bad fish. Oh, that's a goodie. Oh. Oh.
He will know that there is a rock out there.
Yeah, and he's going for it.
Charging for it. Well, this is a prime example of what we're after today. Definitely earn it when you're kind of searching new ground, but it's just so nice to know that we can search this coastline, know what we're looking for, and in places where they're not really targeted, and find fish like this. It's that extremely fast, powerful first burst, and you're just holding on to everything you got.
Yep.
There you go, he should be on now. He's on.
Yes. Right, the line's clear.
Oh man, been absolutely smashed by some tank Tuskies today. Even though this is only a small one, it still feels good to tick it off the list. It's pretty good. Sounds like a few people have cottoned on to the fact that we're cruising up north. Nick Milford's invited us out to the east side of Cape York and always wanted to go there. Could be permit, GTs, blue bastards, coral trout. That place is amazing, wade in the flats. So I think we're going to take him up on it and get out on the mothership and see what happens. Yeah, most of this trip's been, you know, load the car, cruise to the next spot, see what we can find pretty close to land, and being out in the mothership was pretty luxury, to be honest. Anytime we wanted to go somewhere completely different, just tied up the boats, moved to the next spot, and you're in a whole bunch of new islands and sand caves the next day. Pretty unbelievable. It was part of the trip that we got some big ticks. GTs, permit, really big blue bastards.
To a passion I was chasing quick, but when you've got everything to lose and nothing to gain unless you make it big with old friends.
So we're back on land, car's packed to go again. So we've just been on the east side of Cape York. Now we're going to head on the west side of Cape York and head right to the very top. Our last thing to tick off is a barramundi. It's an iconic fish for Australia, and I think it's a perfect way to end the trip. I gotta say, we have hit the red dirt and it's pretty exciting. We're heading up to Cape York. Out of all the places I've travelled, I've never been up to Cape York driving. So exciting to be heading there, and we've got some cool fishing ahead. Oh yeah.
Cape York as a whole is still regarded as one of Australia's wilderness areas, and we've got rivers, we've got beaches and flats. Definitely it's diversity that sells the place.
Barramundi are a cool fish. I've got to say they're probably one of the most iconic fish of Australia.
You know, they jump, pretty explosive on the bite, and got all the hallmarks of a great fish.
Oh, bad. He wanted in, didn't he?
See that? See that barra there? Going under the snag to the right? Did you see him?
I didn't, sorry.
He's way right of the snag, moving across that shape there.
Like,
keep going right. Yes.
You bloody ripper. Weeper barramundi up on the Cape. That's what we came for. Right at the start of the first day, barra straight on. Nice one too. Oh man, well, I feel like it's been a mega journey, but we are on the final leg. Just on the road right here, head up to the tip of Australia. Right at the top there, top of Cape York. It's the northernmost point of the Australian continent. It's going to be a special feeling when we get there, I can say that much. Well, it's pretty exciting. We have made it to the top. I've got to say, getting to this point for me is pretty special. I've never been to the very top of Australia, and just to see the variety of landscape we've encountered, from those open, vast highlands in Tasmania to this beautiful red dirt at the top, it's incredible. So much variety, from species of fish to landscape. Yeah, I just can't put it all in one little story, but catching up with old friends, meeting new ones, it's been a real trip to remember. And I really miss my kids, I miss my wife. I'm happy to be going home. Let's do it.
Hello. Hey, matey. How are you? Hey, buddy, I missed you.
I want your hat.
You got my hat?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Judy. Hey, mummy. Yeah, good point. Where are my flowers I left on here?
Oh, had a bit of a pup on there during the hike. Just stopped to purify a bit of water. Feeling good now.
Bloody mainlanders.
That was just hot like that.
Yeah, you went hard on that fish.
That's line burn.
You went real hard on that fish.
Roast.
My name's Jimmy Barley from Hobart, Tasmania. Currently residing here in Airlie Beach.
Always bring a knit comb out when you're working with Josh Hutchins.
That's generally for your back hair, isn't it?
That is a short tail cod snag.
It's always a pleasure having the Aussie Fly Fisher on board this vessel.